In Menace Among Us, you'll take on the role of a spaceship crew member trying to power up your craft that is now dead in space. Unless, of course, your role is actually to kill off everyone else by making the oxygen run out. But don't be too obvious or the crew will kill you. So be wily, blend in, and plan your moves carefully. Achieve your primary and personal goals on your agenda card, and you'll win. The game here is set. Note that agenda cards are given out face down according to player count. These will show starting cards that you'll take to create a deck under each one. Move these around randomly, and then give each player a deck. Then each character, either chosen or taken randomly, will also show you additional cards you place in your deck. You'll shuffle these up, and you're now ready to power up your ship. Or kill everyone. Starting with the mission leader and going clockwise, each player will take one action from the following three. They can draw a card from their deck, play an above deck action, which is one of their character abilities by paying the cost, usually costing oxygen or power, and its effect is triggered immediately, or play a below deck action, which is to say play a card face down for now. When all players have acted, we go to the resolution phase. The mission leader collects all the face down cards and shuffles them. These cards, played by the players, can be good, bad, or have neutral effects, depending on if they want to blend in or achieve their goals right away. Now, if less than half the cards are played, then there are players, the emergency maintenance assistant takes over and adds cards to the face down ones to make up the difference before these cards are shuffled and revealed one at a time. This will ensure that no one can be found out easily should only one player have played a card face down. When done, you'll reveal them one at a time and trigger their effects. Now, the MA is comprised of a bunch of cards as well listed here. Lastly, overloading ensures that the power level can only go up to a maximum of 5 increments per resolution phase. So go on and talk to your crew members. Or really, who can you trust? And this is where the accusation phase comes in. If any player is suspicious, a player has the option to pick up the ray gun and call for a vote. Discussions can ensue, but after a while, a count of 3 will be held, and each player points to a player they want to exile or abstain from voting. If there's a tie for most or no one's voted, there is no exile. However, if there's a majority for a player, they must reveal their agenda card. You'll follow the exiled consequences and apply them. Careful who you exile, because exiling the wrong person can cause the crew some serious damage. Get the right menace though and you'll gain oxygen, which is much needed as playing cards or actions usually cost an oxygen. Exiled players can no longer call a vote or play above deck actions, but can still perform below deck actions. So, if you have a menace exposed, try and kill them off by giving them 2 wounds. Wounds will have specific effects every time you get them, but can be healed. Having 2 wounds kills off a player, with revealed agenda or not. Players are also killed off if at the start of their turn they have no cards in hand or in their deck. Now, killed off players are eliminated from the game. When the round is over, pass over the mission leader marker and keep playing until the end of the game when either oxygen reaches 0, energy is at 100, or you've eliminated all the disguised menace. In this case, raising the energy level to 70 ensures the crew victory. And there you have Menace Among Us. I'm not a huge fan of social deduction games, but I gotta say, Menace Among Us is pretty darn fun. I like the implementation of the EMA system in not making deduction easy, and what's great about this game is the myriad of possible characters that are all unique in combination with which agenda decks they receive to give this game incredible replay value. There is player elimination, but the games are fairly quick, so should you have the misfortune of being eliminated, you won't be out of the game for long. Art is great as you can see, and components are standard from what you'd expect in these genres of games. Menace Among Us does its job well as a social deduction game and scores a 7.5 out of 10.